Sure. From the NFL side, we've been continuing to explore new ways to engage fans. We've had tremendous success from season-long fantasy for 2 decades. We looked at daily fantasy over the years, and as part of the broader development of legalized sports betting in the U.S. as well as other initiatives, we thought the time was right to launch with a daily fantasy partner, and we couldn't be happier that DraftKings is that partner. Jason can talk more, about everything they're doing with us, but it's been a great step for us.
Thank you, Chris. Really what stood out to me as we were having these discussions with the NFL, a lot of, as you may know, we've done a lot of deals, and what really was different about this one was the degree of focus on not the money, on just what this means for the game, what DraftKings philosophies are on product quality, customer, things like that. Really, it was remarkable to see the degree of focus there, and it to me was really the thing that made me the most excited because, you can do ad deals, but this is different. This is actually their game, and they care deeply about what we do and how it can make their game more successful and engage the fan better. And when you have that kind of common ground that you're starting on, and everybody's really focused first on how do we make this more exciting and more engaging for the fan, those are the makings of really innovative partnerships. So that to me was what was most exciting. And then the more I got to know Chris and the team over there, the more that really validated what we were seeing.
I want to know where the international business is right now for the NFL and where it's going down the road. And one of our audience members wants to know why so much focus really with almost all the games in London, opposed to what some other leagues have done, tapping other markets.
Absolutely. So the London strategy was really launched in 2007 and was a focus by Mark Waller, who was then running international, of if we make a concerted effort to play live regular season games. Historically, been a lot of preseason games. And the focus with Roger Goodell and Mark and ownership was, let's play regular season games that matter in a highly produced environment in a stadium or stadia that meet our standards. So they started in 07, really built that fan base, and were able to connect into positions of strong fandom from the old World League, including in Europe. We're up to 4 games in the UK now, and most importantly, we had our first 2 games at Tottenham's new stadium this past early October, and those were tremendously successful. And this is a specifically built NFL stadium where there's a permanent NFL field under the soccer pitch that retracts, built to our specifications, coaching standards, there are 2 locker rooms only used for our games. We have a decade-long partnership with Tottenham, and the quality of experience that we can provide, which is very different than a Premier League game or most other sporting event, has been great for us in a lot of ways as a manifestation of our fandom in that market. So we built that market. We've got 2 great stadia now, sell out all the games in basically a day. We couldn't play more, but we're now focused on playing games in Germany. We've got our game in Mexico. Our fan bases in all these markets are doing really well. Canada, we're the number 2 sport. Mexico, we're the number 2 sport. Momentum, we think we're 3rd or 4th most avid sport in the UK right now. And then every metric in Germany is gangbusters. So it's continuing to build on our bases there. What I'd say relative to this audience and sports betting and others is we are a young attacker sport in these markets where we can fully utilize digital, social media, streaming, all of those experiences, our subscription product Game Pass, and it's really fun. And then, more games, the ownership wants to play more games abroad. So continue to build on the base in the UK, looking at Germany, looking again at Canada, Mexico, and then there's, markets like Brazil and others we'll look at.